Welcome back to Nemesis Gaming League. I'm Cream. I'm joined by Mello, and that last matchup was intense. But we got another challenging matchup coming. This one's gonna be Bishops versus Venom, and we got a lot to say about this one. I'm joined by Mallow. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. It's been an insane night. We've had a lot of good matchups here, and we're gonna end up with a barn burner here at the end. I know not what I expected previous one there, right? But here we are in this one, this last one of the night, and I think it's gonna be a real good one.
Absolutely. It's gonna be wild considering Bishops. If they win this, they do clinch the playoff spot for the sixth seed, and that's cause we're winning their division, but they only got one team in their way, which is Venom, and they're playing Venom right now. Oh, it's Yukio. Ball sent away. Blazing, gonna bring it to the wall. A little bit of a little space for Merely over there. Blazing gonna drop it down, trying to find a teammate. Jtron will be there for it. Speaking of Jtron, he's known for one thing, and he's known for those demos. Because I've seen him on the stats and it's saying he's fourth in demos, and he's second in demos per game with 2.09 demos per game.
Wow, yeah, that's an insane stat line, and you were talking about the Venom team and how they're in the way. Venom, they're they're not out of the playoff hunt either, or the play-in hunt either. They're at the number 10 seed right now. They're fighting the Dissolve team, and so winning this will put them in a step closer to the playoffs. I think they need some help, but Yukio here getting that ball in after a 50 from Afro Demon. What a touch there, and Jtron unable to get back there. Now I had the wrong one up. Now Venom are up early here, which is exactly what you want to see if you're a Venom fan, because as I was just mentioning, they it's Dissolve who they're fighting with, and I don't know what the exact implications. Oh, what a save there by Yukio. I don't know what the exact implications are and the scenario is offhand, but if Venom wins this, that definitely puts them in a good spot to keep that number 10 seed.
Yeah, and considering Venom had beat Dissolved, if they are at the same record at the end of the season, they will be above Dissolve in terms of seeding. Very hard for Dissolve to make playoff, or Venom to make playoffs. Sorry, as Venom, they're currently 6-10, and I think they have to win both of their last games, and Venom, I think they have to, or Bishops have to lose out in order for Venom to make it. So very hard for Venom to make it, and play-ins is kind of the main focus. But if Venom can achieve the go ham in this series and the next series, they can make it for sure.
And I will say, this night has been so crazy. I actually forgot we still got another exciting matchup coming up on Wednesday night. And yeah, I think Venom pretty much holds their fate in their own hands. If they win out, I think they're in. You mentioned that head-to-head piece, so that's kind of the deciding factor here. So Venom, I think, pretty much are in the win and in type scenario. I could be wrong there. I know playoffs and play-ins can get super complicated when it comes to tiebreakers and such, and so yeah, that's not my field of expertise, and I know we'll get a much more info come Wednesday on that from the man, the myth, the legend, Rockerman himself, once he's able to go through the scenarios after tonight's games. But right now, Venom, they're up 1-0 with about a minute remaining, a little under a minute remaining now. And oh my goodness, what a pass! And merely, almost say mealy. Their names are so close together. I actually get them probably mixed up more often than I'd like to imagine. Actually, that was a fantastic pass. It looked different from the angle I was looking at, but Venom up 2-0 now. Bishops, they need to answer quickly here.
And some a great goal by Merely. Bishops, they haven't really started with something yet. Really, they got 4 shots so far, but so far not too much has happened for them. And they've been locked in our half for most of the game. As Venom, they're gonna get another opportunity here, and it's gonna be a double tap by Merely, and that just might be the dagger.
Yeah, merely beautiful double touch there off the backboard, and that ball was out of reach of any Bishop, and yeah, I think that will definitely be the dagger here for game 1. It's the same scenario we just saw from the previous series, you know, in game 5 where Snowstorm went up 3-0 with about 30 seconds remaining. So same thing here, except it's game 1. Plenty of Rocket League left in this series. Do not count the Bishops out yet, but you know, Cream, after this game 1 here, what do you think the Bishops need to do here to get back into this?
Honestly, I'm not really seeing Bishops just get big booming clears that often. Venom just, they've gotten so much possession and so many opportunities. Like the shots, comparing Venom and Bishops, Venom definitely has a lot more shots. So in order to have Venom just have less opportunities, Bishops need to find players that don't go to Venom and, you know, give them more opportunities. But because Bishops, they're also a pretty good team. I feel like they have a chance to get back in this next game as long as they just find a solution to the problem.
Yeah, but here the thing is, we're seeing Venom pick right back off on where they were from game 1, trying to go up early there, but weren't able to do anything. And so now Bishops, so far in this early game, they're picking up the offensive pressure, which is definitely something they didn't do a lot of in game 1. You know, maybe they need to do some more demos, just like Afro Demon did right there. But you're going against a very tough Venom team. I'm actually surprised they're 6-10. I don't know how many roster changes they have made, but you know, looking at these 3 players, it's a really good team from the Venom. So, and of course, you know, nothing to take away from the Bishops, because they are in their own right a really good team. But going into this further in the series in this game 2, who do you want to see pick it up on the Bishops?
I haven't really seen too much from Blazing, honestly.
Oh,
And
hold up.
speaking of him, he might actually get a play right there, but so far, no, I can honestly just say the same about. Oh, Yukio is actually gonna start it off for Venom again. It's still no goals yet from Bishops in the series, which they should probably fix that soon.
Yeah, they need to answer back quickly here. Jtron not able to get the touch he wanted. I'm sure he probably wanted to send it to the corner at least, and just had his card turned just a little too much, and unfortunately kind of just gave it right back to the Venom, who was able to take advantage of it. Now Venom on the offensive pressure again, and if you're the Bishops, which, hold up now, whoa, yeah, I kind of saw that coming a mile away, which I was saying, hold up there. Ken doing some work, finally getting the first goal of the series for the Bishops, and we're tied up with 3 minutes remaining.
What a beautiful dunk by Ken, and a great way to fight back, especially if you're on the Bishops. Still haven't seen too much offensive pressure from the Bishops, as Venom. They've been getting a lot more 50 wins, clears. Got that one. That one's a pretty good clear, because Legend was near it. But anyways, Bishops they're still in this. They might get another one here, but Merely is there for it. And now, gonna go on up off the ceiling. R4 Demon. Jaytron gonna pop it up.
Oh.
Yukio gonna win that 50. A little bit of a range 50, but nonetheless, Yukio has won that. Back to Jaytron. Gonna be popped up. Yukio has no boost. Jaytron gonna bump Yukio away. Oh, a little bit of bunching up from Bishops, which is never a good sign, considering the ball goes in the wrong direction. There's only one guy back for it. But anyways, minute and 45 seconds left. Not too much has happened since that Bishop's goal, but Bishops are starting to have a lot more opportunities now.
Yeah, one thing that I was noticing in the beginning, and I think we're seeing it happen a little bit more now, or less, I guess I should say, is the Bishops don't seem to be hesitating as much. It seemed like for a while there they were kind of taking their time to get to the ball, and now they're not, as Ken does exactly what he can do with very little boost. You know, that showcase is right there. Even if you happen to miss most of the boost, as long as you are able to control your car and keep yourself with the ball, you don't need a lot of boost, because you can still do some things with it. And that's exactly what Ken did. Ken helping his team with his second goal. He's got both of the goals for the Bishops. Now we're 2-1 with about 1 minute remaining.
They're remaining Venom. Now their time to shine. They gotta get that goal. If they want to have a chance, it's almost in by a great clear way by Ken. And he's been the pop-off man for this game. And R4 Demon, he wants that overtime to happen. And with Yukio and Merely right behind him, but he's gonna get a clear way. But he's gonna send it away. Jaytron's there for it. Gonna get the boom. Yukio lasts back for a little bit. He misses, and Ken will put in a hat-trick goal, and it's 3-1.
Yeah, this has been the Ken show for the most part. Nice pass there by Jaytron, getting it by the defense of Venom, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, for the most part, has been pretty good. So, you know, a bit of a lapse there. You know, if you get enough pressure, though, sometimes you will definitely be able to pop through, and that's exactly what the Bishops were able to do there. And unless Venom team can score here, which they did, we still have a ball game. This one is not done. 12 seconds remaining. Venom can still score here and either take it to overtime or potentially get another kickoff goal.
Yeah, still possible. Notice how I didn't say that it was the dagger when Ken scored that hat-trick goal. Venom still have an opportunity, but a little amount of time left. Yukio, he's going for the double tap.
Oh my!
No, it hit the ground right before it went in. That would have been insane, but Bishops are gonna pull through and get the game 2 win, tying up the series.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so close. I know he would want that back and try a slightly different touch right there. That was so close. We saw half of the ball in the goal right there. So Venom, they could reverse sweep here. They are, or wait, not reverse sweep because they won game 1. They could win this game 3 and take it to match point. They're definitely not out of this just yet.
Absolutely. But here's one thing. Since Bishops won one game in this series against Venom, I might be wrong, but knowing that Bishops had swept Venom in their first matchup, this does secure Bishops their playoff spot.
Okay. Well, that is okay. So they didn't have to actually win the series to clinch the division. The Bishops. Oh, merely getting that goal.
I was looking at the standings and damn, what a nice shot by Merely. Back to what I was saying. Bishops 3-0'd Venom, so even if Bishops do lose the series, they still have that one game. They will have the head-to-head against Venom in the end of the season. And Bishops, at their worst, now they can finish the same at the same series record as Venom, which means the head-to-head will come into effect and Bishops will win it. So that means Bishops do clinch. They do win their division and clinch playoffs and lock in the 6th seed. But Afro Demon now, he wants his team to stay alive in the play-ins, and now that's the main focus we're going to see.
Cool. At 2-0 here by the Venom. They are they are going to make it difficult for Bishops to win. That is for sure here as we get the scoreboard back into place here. Not sure what is happening, but at any rate, Venom 2-0, 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here. We've seen Bishops win already, so we know they're capable of pulling within and winning games here. The question is, how will they answer here on this one when we saw... Or wait, no, Bishops just won, right? They won game 2. I meant Venom here. Venom, you know, we saw him win game 1, and it was a sweep, or a shutout, I should say. It was 3-0, I believe. So they're already up 2-0, but Bishops they're attacking right now, and Venom, they need to send it down if they want to try and keep that 2-0 lead.
Additionally, I'm interested to see the resolved game. Hope it pops up. So we have another thing to talk about. I'm not sure when they play, but that's one of the main enemies for Venom. As if Venom do lose this, Dissolve have the opportunity to dethrone them from the 10th seed for now. Anyways, back to the game. Gatron with it. Blazing GG. Send it away. And a little bit of an awkward touch. Gonna allow Merely to get a little bit of a clear. That's gonna go back to Ken. And pop it over to Blazing. After a little bit of punching from Venom, which is troublesome, but thankfully Merely was there for that. But Yukio gonna bring it over. Gonna go back to Merely. Gonna go back to the corner opportunity, but Jatron gonna deny it. Yukio send it away. Back to Blazing GG. Back to Ken. Back to Blazing once more. Merely gonna get the beat. And a minute left, and Bishops they gotta They got 1 minute to score 2 goals, maybe even 3 if that one went in, but it didn't. And so far, Venom has picked the pace back up.
Oh, what a fake. Oh my goodness. Who was that? Was that Yukio? Yeah, it was Yukio. Yukio with the fake there. And I think that may have faked out the Bishops, and we're looking. It looks like game 1 all over again.
Just dominant form from the Venom team here. 35 seconds left. Bishops, they got a lot to do if they want to have a chance at winning this game. Venom, if they do win this one, they will be a match point, and I will be hoping for them, considering they'll have one more to win. And they really need to win if they want to have a chance. But playoffs are out of the picture for them, but play-ins, that's the main focus for them now. Yukio trying to do something crazy. Same with what's Afro Demon. And it's gonna go drop down. Venom gonna take game number 3, and it's a 2-1.
Yeah, Venom not looking like a 6-10 team, which I am actually very surprised on. I know I mentioned it. I think I may have mentioned it earlier for them, but 6-10, they definitely do not look like a 6-10 team. 13 shots to 5 shots, and you know what time it is, Cream?
What time is it?
It's Forbidden Temple time. You know what happens
Forbidden
there.
Temple.
Yeah, we got the Forbidden Temple coming up, and um, it's we've already seen some madness when it comes to Forbidden Temple today, even though it was in spirit for the first game of the stream. But here we are, going to game 4. Venom match point. All they need to do is win here, and it gives them, a little bit. Oh my goodness, what a pinch by Jtron, answering and doing an insane pinch ground pinch early here, getting it by the defense, and wow, Jtron waking up for when this team is needing him most right now.
Yeah, Forbidden Temple, things do happen, and something happened just right there. Jtron gonna get a little bit of a flip goal right there. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left. Bishop's in the lead, looking to push towards game 5 and possibly a series win. Because they've already clinched playoffs, but hey, you know what's better? Making it harder for Venom to clinch play-ins. So that's the main focus for them right now, and winning is always better than losing.
Yeah, it's like what I said, what I was saying in the first matchup with the Crows and Wisps. If you're the Bishops here, you would love to try and come back here and win, giving yourself some momentum going into the playoffs and play-ins, because that can be crucial, and it may not affect everyone's mental and everyone's ability, but sometimes it can. And when you get yourself in a positive mindset versus a negative, or with a negative result like that, you do tend to have better results overall. It's just scientific fact. I don't know if I should say that, but it is definitely something you do see more of, as Jtron with an insane angle of him from the pass. And 3 minutes remaining here, and a pinch, oh my goodness, by merely Jtron saying, nah, buddy, I'm the only one who can do that and get away with it at this moment. But yeah, great showing here by Bishops. I don't know what woke them up on this game, but here we are. Forbidden Temple. I'm seeing some lovely packet loss on my side, but at least. But yeah, Forbidden Temple showing some craziness again. With the well, at least on my side, not the game itself. Oh,
What is happening?
I have no idea.
Really?
Some more packet loss. It's just me.
Yeah, it's good for me. But anyways, back to the game mode. It's gonna be a 2-0 as N is gonna put it in for the Bishops, and it makes game 5 inch closer.
J-Tron trying to steal that gold too. Either steal or goal secure, whatever you want to call it. You know, sometimes depending who you ask, it's a stat stealing thing or it's a securing thing. Which, you know, if you're the Bishops in this situation, you're going to take whatever goal you can get to ensure it's tougher on this Venom offense to score, because you don't want them to get anywhere close to potentially tying this up or winning. As another goal by J-Tron, and he's close to a hat trick. I think Ken was doing the same thing J-Tron was doing.
And news of Flame had actually won the match. I'm not sure if Flame have the head-to-head over Venom. I'm just gonna check now. Flame. But Flame is close to them in terms of standing, so kind of hard to do. Flame actually 3 over Venom, so even if Venom tied him into his record, I'm not sure why I mentioned Flame. It just seemed close in the standings. Picture,
Yeah, sometimes
but,
it can be thrown off by. Oh my goodness, what a shot there by Mealy, getting it to the corner. It can be thrown off by the standings because it may not look like it makes sense, but merely passing it to himself. I'm not sure if he meant to touch it the first time there. I don't know. I didn't see the whole play unfold there, so it's hard to say. But at any rate, good play there by Merely. Ken getting a bump there. I would even say that was probably a crucial bump. And Merely Venom, with the help of Merely's goal, closing in, cutting the lead down to 2 with 48 seconds remaining, and it's definitely not over yet.
Yes, considering Venom almost came back in game number 2, and there's another goal. This time being scored by Afro Demon. He's gonna get a crazy solo play goals. A little bit of assist from Yukio to him, and boom, getting past 2. And Venom, they do have a chance. And now I realize why I mentioned Flame. Now speaking of which, Venom can only stay in the 10th seed. Now, that's the highest they can clinch, considering Bishops had won the division now. And there's another goal from Blazing, and they're like, nah, Venom are not coming back. We're going to game number 5. And beautiful capitalization off of that.
Yeah, that was yeah, that send out by, I think it was Merely, just went right back to the Bishops there, to J-Tron, and he just sent it right back, sent a screamer, causing Afro Demon to unable to get back to it. But hold up now, we're getting a goal with 5 seconds, and we're not done yet with this game 4.
Venom, they only have 5 seconds left to score, and last time when they had such little time to score, they actually almost did. It was just mostly in the net, but it touched the ground before it even managed. And Blazing is gonna put it down, and game number 5, here we come.
Oh boy, Champions Field for the second time tonight. And this series is it's living up to what I thought it was going to be. Much more so than the previous one. I honestly thought we were going to see a much closer game in the second one, but nonetheless, here we are here, game 5, with these two. The shots, Venom, only a couple more, or sorry, a couple less. Wait, am I? Yeah, a couple less, and they're real close. They're just it's just a back and forth though, if I'm not mistaken, right? They kind of traded wins here.
Yeah.
When it came to this series, so they got to break. Someone's got to break the pattern here. Otherwise, we're gonna see what we've been seeing this entire series, which is the trading wins. And if you're Venom, you want to break that that chain of events and make it to where you win this one as well, 2 in a row. I can't even remember if that happened earlier in the stream as well. I think it was almost trading wins as well. But J-Tron almost getting bumped into an own save there, but Blazing able to make it by. That was a good attempt by Merely, because he had no chance to get back to that one. And Bishops, they're up here early in this game 5.
And now Venom really do want to win this, because I have some news. Motion had beat Dissolved, and Motion have the head-to-head versus Venom. So if Venom lose this series, they will be dethroned from the 10th seed. Not confirmed to be eliminated from playoffs, but they'll have to win the next series on Wednesday, and Motion have to lose. So that's gonna be pretty wild for Wednesday. But if Venom do win this one, it will put him at. Oh. But it's looking more unlikely considering Blazing just got his second goal of this game.
Yeah, but we just saw it previous game. Venom was down. They started crawling back in. This isn't the time to be doing that though. You need to step it up and get going early, because the more time you have going off the clock, the less of a chance you're going to be able to get back into this game. And yeah, you're right. As of right now, if Venom do not win this game, they are in a must-win situation on Wednesday, and Motion must lose in order for them to take the 10 seed for playoffs. Otherwise, Motion will take the 10 seed if they can win on Wednesday. So it's gonna be an I don't know who did they play? Did they play Ascension or what?
Looking at for
oh
so
my
Venom
goodness.
play Assassins and Motion play Samurai. So Motion got a tough opponent for Wednesday, but Venom not so much. So Venom can pull through. Is that? But Wednesday's gonna be an exciting day. Last day of the regular season. Especially if you haven't glitched or been eliminated yet. And J-Tron, that ball goes straight to him, net wide open, and they want to make sure that they have this series win.
Yeah, Bishops, they're trying to knock this one out early, and being down 3-0 with about half the game remaining, it's not impossible, but it does make it a lot harder, as we see Merely almost potentially getting it by everyone. But there's some other things going around too. We're looking for in other type of records, or record keeping. Acceleration looking to try and get their first win. They have a double header on Wednesday, but they have a tough task above them because I believe they play Spitfires. Oh, Jtron with another one. Oh my goodness. And I'm not going to say this is over, but it's becoming more and more unlikely that Venom is going to win this game 5.
Yeah, with 2 minutes left and 4 goals to score, assuming that they don't get scored on once more, and it's gonna be hard for Venom. And now that they're at there's a high chance that they could probably lose this series. It's gonna be a rough Wednesday for them. But can bring over to the corner merely. Send it somewhere. And trying to get a 5th for the Bishops. Demo from Jtron. Double commit from both Yukio and Merely. And minute 20 left. Still possible for Venom to find. Well, that's gonna be more likely as Bishops have the ball once again. And minute left.
Oh,
Bishops might as well be running a victory lap.
60 seconds left on the clock.
What I was saying when Jtron got that score. Acceleration looking to try and not be the third team, second novice to go winless in a season. They have a tough opponents ahead of them. They got Spitfires and the Fusion, who are both equally difficult teams. So we'll see what they'll be able to do. But for this right here, Venom, I'd say this one's pretty much now done. Venom, they need to try and win Wednesday. They got Assassins, I believe that's what you said, correct?
Yeah, Venom plays Assassins on Wednesday.
So Venom has Assassins, which it's not gonna be an easy path, but they definitely need to. What a bump there by 10! Holy cow! They don't have an easy pass, but they definitely don't have a difficult one. So if they can play
Saved by the keeper.
pretty much how they've been playing today, I think they will have a very good shot. The Assassins, they aren't anyone to take take lightly. So we'll see what'll happen there. But Samurai and who was it? Motion.
Going to need a tune-up after
Samurai
that.
and Motion is going to be a good matchup, and I'm not sure what the times are for those, but maybe we'll see one of those on stream come Wednesday. But for this one though, Bishops, they win game 5 here, 5-0. Absolute clinic here at the end. Jtron getting a hat trick, and Cream, what do you think about that series?
That was an insane series. At the start of this game, I didn't even know who was gonna win this. Would Venom keep up that pattern, or would Bishops pull through? And they pull through. So that will conclude the series, which now means Bishops are 9-8, and they have secured and locked the 6th seed in for themselves. And the Venom are 6-11, and they will drop down into the elimination zone. Motion has now taken her spot, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see if Venom can fight back and get that 10th seed back for themselves on Wednesday. But that is going to do it all, and I'd like to thank Mallow for streaming and casting with me, and I'll just hand it to you.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming into the booth here. It was a good series, great to cast with you, ladies and gentlemen. Come back Wednesday. We're gonna have a fire extreme matchups, playoff play-in implications across the board. So don't miss Wednesday because it's gonna be intense for both on and off the stream. So come back Wednesday. We'll see you then. And I don't believe we missed any subscriptions or anything, because I think Melee was the last one. So, so thank you all for the support, and we will see you guys Wednesday.